Hey third grade teachers, this is your librarian, Miss Penn. I'm here today to propose a third grade research project. It would help us get a lot of standards covered for third grade as well as the AASL or library standards. Also some things in our school improvement plan and one of our top school goals, which is to make sure that our students are 21st century literate. So this project could potentially have some really great effects as they're going on in their education. Some things that we might not necessarily have time to teach in the classroom, but we could incorporate into this project. So we'll start with the standards that could potentially be covered by the project, and then we'll go more into depth about some details about the project. So our school improvement plan states that we want to have 70% of students scoring meets or exceeds in reading, and also 70% of students scoring meets or exceeds on the grade 5 writing assessment. In your third grade standards, there are lots of things about research, using text features, reporting on a topic, writing explanatory text, conducting short research projects, using print and digital sources, and also investigating habitats of different organisms. This is more about the specific project that we have chosen, which is for them to do some research on an animal. So the AASL standards that could be covered by this project have to do with finding responsible sources, looking at different sources and evaluating them based on their appropriateness or validity, looking at some different technology tools, following ethical guidelines, using technology to analyze and organize, looking at the inquiry-based research project, and also identifying their own areas of interest. So all of those standards kind of come to the point on this solution. Students can create a Prezi, which is actually the what I have chosen here to use for you for my presentation tool. So they would be creating a Prezi on an animal of their choice using both print and digital sources. So some books and also digital sources. The Prezi will have 8 elements: habitat, diet, how the animal moves, size, lifespan, interesting facts, responsibly sourced pictures, and appropriate grammar and punctuation. So how would we exactly do this? Over the course of the school year, so this is a year-long project, students will visit the library or computer lab for a co-teaching session. So you and I would actually co-teach the lessons. And then the sessions would be organized like this. We would do one on animal choice and just presenting the project, online responsibility, research tools, responsible pictures, mini lesson and work session, mini lesson and work session. Those would be more curtailed to their exact need. So if they're having a lot of trouble accessing something or putting a particular thing in their presentations, that's what we would be working on that day. Revising and editing, and then presentations down at the end. So what will I have to do? So this is what you would have to do as a classroom teacher. The only thing that I ask is that you commit to the 8 dates in the library and computer lab, and also be there to co-teach the sessions with me. Now, when I say co-teach, I really mean just jumping in when needed and assisting students with what they're working on. You don't have to be a tech guru to do any of this. It's going to be very user-friendly, and there won't be times where you don't feel like you know the program well enough to be able to teach it. I will be the primary teacher on all of these things. So really you're just there to help co-teach and jump in when needed. The resources and the lessons have already been created, so the time-consuming parts have already been done for you. Let's take a quick look at those things now. I'll pull up here the research tools and also an example Prezi. So here's the research tools. Responsible pictures, these are all different sources they can use, a link to Prezi, a link to a graphic organizer. And here, loading is just an example Prezi. This is not anything that our students have made at Middle Ridge, but this was just a good example that I found. It's got lots of pictures. It has some videos down here. These students really made sure to label all of their parts. So this might be something that we could show students as a jumping off point, just for them to see a finished project. So really that's it, and I'm so excited to get started on these projects with you and your students. And if you have any questions or concerns or just any ideas for getting this thing started this year, please let me know. I will be very excited to help you with any of that, and thank you for your time today, third grade teachers.